Hey, what's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to get hit with the truth. So today we're doing the recap from the Showtime triple header that took place on Saturday, October 8th, as it saw Sebastian Fundora and Carlos Ocampo in the main event of a big card on ESPN. On Showtime, guys. I'm sorry. We're going to get into the undercard just real quick. You had Martinez and Ancajas in a rematch. Martinez left no doubt in this one. I thought Ancajas was going to find it, but it's also, in all fairness, I'm not making excuses, but in all fairness, I don't follow 118 and lower as, that much. I'm not really hardcore into those divisions as I am from 122 to heavyweight. So, in all fairness, my prediction was based on Ancajas, knowing his name and stuff like that. But he lost to Martinez. Martinez left no doubt and won the rematch to retain the title. So a nice win there. But the co-feature, I think, stole the show for the winner, as Carlos Adames in a WBC middleweight interim title fight at 160 dominated Fernando Montiel, or Juan Montiel, I forget the guy's name, I think it was Juan Montiel, dominated him with a third round stoppage. Montiel was just a tough guy who had been in the ring with Charlo in June of 2021. And he gave him hell for 12 rounds, but Charlo walked away with a clean decision. Well, in this one, Adames came in with something to prove. And Montiel, this is a big opportunity to possibly land another title shot. So he wasn't just going to roll over, but Adames just came in like a bulldozer and ran right over Montiel. The first couple rounds are competitive, but then Adames just left no doubt as he put Montiel away, hurt him badly, put him away in that third round, and became the interim champion at 160 pounds now. So big time win right there. It should lead to a title shot next. When you're interim champion, they really don't like the interim tag staying on a fighter for too long. They would like to get that fighter into the title shot next. So hopefully that's what happens. We'll discuss more of that on the What's Next, on my What's Next video for Adames next week. And we just got to wait and see. But big time victory for him. Congrats as he continues his rise in the middleweight division. And now 154. The main event was at 154 pounds. The interim WBC title was on the line there, as undefeated interim champion Sebastian Fundora put his belt on the line against former welterweight world title challenger Carlos Ocampo. And a lot of people were looking at this fight as, an easy one-sided beatdown for Fundora. But Ocampo came in with something to prove, and he pushed Fundora in this fight, was competitive, but Fundora just outworked them, and it was more of a workmanlike 12-round unanimous decision, and a lot can be taken away from that. I know people are probably going to criticize him because he didn't knock Fundora out. Well, he didn't knock Ocampo out, but what are we basing that off of? A fight that took place 4 years ago against Errol Spence, that Spence knocked this guy out with a body shot in the first round. That was at 147 pounds, and it was 13 fights ago for Ocampo. Ocampo has won 12 straight fights after the loss to Spence, and he also moved up a weight class. That weight means a lot. Also, Fundora, is he as good as we thought, or is he still feeling the effects from the war with Erickson Lubin? Or was he trying to make himself look more human and hittable to try to attract Charlo to fight him next? Because Charlo made it clear that he wasn't going to fight him. So those are all possibilities. And, I think maybe there's a piece of each one of those. But, again, let's not write off a guy like Ocampo because Errol Spence knocked him out in the first round with a body shot years ago. You know, the guy is a you know, legitimate guy, and he came in and proved that. And Fundora is also a guy that loses rounds just because of his size and his height. People think that he's, you know, this Superman, and, you know, maybe he is at the end of the day. And maybe he can overwhelm every guy at 154. That remains to be seen. But, you know, be that as it may, that, you know, he is definitely vulnerable to getting hit and being in a competitive, fun fight with a smaller guy. So, you know, Fundora walks away still undefeated, still with the interim title. We'll discuss it, you know, his future things and what could happen on his What's Next video next week. But a good competitive fight between Fundora and Ocampo. And that's what I got for the Showtime triple header recap that took place Saturday, October 8th. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, leave the comment, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate any and all support. This is True Boxing. You've been hit with the truth.